The following broadcast may contain explicit language and adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. The opinions expressed in this broadcast are those of the hosts, talent, and guests, and do not reflect the opinions, views, and standards of Pyro Media Enterprises, affiliates, subsidiaries, or its members.
Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, y'all. It is the end of a week, the end of an era for some. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going on today. The block is a little hot, okay, lukewarm in the corners, but we gonna get through this. Stay tuned for Pyro Power Hour. Grand rising, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and the entire spectrum in between. It's your boy Kwame, host and moderator, and joined by the handsome, the melanin proficient. Ooh, his skin is flawless today. Kyrie Sonora.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Grand rising.
Your fresh cut. You got your skin glowing. The lips are plucked. Yes, you got a little rouge on, girl.
Little Friday.
She get ready for trade this weekend, Hattie? You keep saying that, but I beg to differ, my brother. I beg to differ.
No, I was looking at the news cycle. You said news, and I was my phone thing, and I see that Dylan Diaz and Jake Waters got married. I didn't know they were married. I didn't know they were dating.
I don't even know who you're talking about. I really tried to go with that. I did, bro. I did. I tried to go with that. I didn't know who the hell you're talking about.
They are they're two handsome guys, black men that met. They're both in the porn industry, and they met on set 4 years ago, and they started dating. I didn't know that they were dating.
Oh, well, good for them, girl. Good for them.
You never know you're gonna find love. You never know.
You never know. Grand rising, everyone. Let's see who's in the building. That's right. Keith Reynolds came in through the doorway in the fourth floor. Keith Red. There's my boo. Hey, Cupcakes.
Cupcake, I saw you last night. Thank you, love. Oh, I love Cupcake.
Listen, Cupcake. I'm gonna make you a moderator on this channel, Cupcakes. I love Cupcake. Cupcake's my girl. I love her. She gives me life. Let's see who else is there. ATL Taurus. I hope you had a great birthday, my brother. I'm sorry that what happened at the concert. We're gonna talk about that, but get ready. I hope you had a wonderful
I need a pie.
Ciao. LaFrance.
Hey, LaFrance.
How you doing, Queen? Candace Boy. Hey, y'all, we're coming. We're still in service. I'm on my laptop. No worries. Handle your business. No problem. I appreciate you dropping by.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Guys, yeah. Listen, I was just saying, He
was at what concert? Janet?
No, he was at I believe the Anita Baker and Am I correct on that? I think that's what you guys were talking about when you came on the Thais report. So I could be wrong. I think that's what you said. Oh, Candace says, what does your shirt say? It says living testimony. Praise God. And speaking of God and praising him, you had a phenomenal conversation on your show last night, Kyrie. I wanted to say I am super proud of you. Regardless of all the technical difficulty, that conversation was so much needed. I thought it was brilliant how you curated the people. We had Dr. Dante Morrison on there, and we also had brother Pastor Kenneth King. Yes, and it was just a great conversation. So kudos to you, Kyrie. Y'all throw some red and black hearts out there for Kyrie because he had a phenomenal. If you missed it, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Go right back home and watch that show. It was a phenomenal episode and a wonderful conversation. So thank you for that, Kyrie.
Thank you.
Hey, Glamour. Vote for hey, cookies. Let's see. Cupcake said, I love you, but we love you more, girl. Morning. How you doing, Queen?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys, just so you guys know, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and feel free to bless us this morning on our Cash Apps. You know, it does help the people. You know, it does help what we're doing. We're doing. Yes, look, yes. So look at all the red and black hearts. Yes. Praise God.
Thank y'all.
Yes. Yes, Kyrie, I watched the replay. Good show. Yes. Come on now.
Thank you, Grandma.
I love a replay gang now. Listen, that's where the numbers are at, honey.
I'm glad you watched. Thank you.
Praise
God.
God.
It. Thank you.
Yes. All right, let's get into. We actually have some breaking news on this morning. So yeah. You know, it's one of them mornings, honey. Let's get on into it. All right, so breaking news. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office on Friday, today, added more urgency to the fight over the debt limit, now saying there is a significant risk the United States will default on its debt at some point in the first 2 weeks of June. In a news report, the agency said the extent to which the Treasury will be able to fund the government's ongoing obligations will remain uncertain throughout May, even if the Treasury ultimately runs out of funds in early June. This is an escalation from the agency's previous assessment of how soon the government won't be able to pay its bills. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen previously warned that a default could happen as soon as June 1st, though Yellen has acknowledged there is a considerable uncertainty around the exact date. Take a look at the story.
We're joined now by the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. Madam Secretary, thanks for joining us this morning. Let's start out with the timeline now of this possible default. You said earlier this week that you expect that it could come as early as June 1st. I know you get new information every day. Is that still your best estimate?
Yes, early June is when we project that we will run out of cash, and there is a chance it could be as early as June 1st. Of course, there is a lot of uncertainty, and I plan to update Congress as new information becomes available, but that's still our current thinking.
Are there extraordinary measures you can take around that time, or is that it?
Well, really, that's it. We've been using extraordinary measures for several months now, and our ability to do that is running out, and we will start to run down our cash. And our current projection is that in early June, a day will come when we're unable to pay our bills unless Congress raises the debt ceiling. And it's something I strongly urge Congress to do. Of course, it's appropriate to have negotiations about the budget, about spending priorities. President Biden has presented a detailed budget that does cut deficits by $3 trillion over 10 years while investing in the strength of the American economy. But we do need to raise the debt ceiling to avoid economic calamity.
Paint a picture for everyone. What happens on that day? Let's assume for the sake of argument it's June 1st. What happens that day if the debt limit has not been extended?
Well, Treasury finds itself in a position where we're unable to pay all of the bills that come due that day. And this would be really the first time in the history of America that we would fail to make payments that are due. And, you know, whether it's defaulting on interest payments that are due on the debt or payments due for Social Security recipients or to Medicare providers, we would simply not have enough cash to meet all of our obligations. And it's widely agreed that financial and economic chaos would ensue.
That is
scary.
Insane. That's very scary, and it's very insane. And I think it's really important. That was actually Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, and she was explaining the highly what's the word? the terminology that they use, significant risk of the United States going into default. I don't think people really understand, because they think that the United States is, super rich, and we are. I think the United States is in a way better position than most people are, or most countries are. But at the end of the day, if we don't pay our bills, it loosens our globally political position.
Yes,
with
but what
countries.
what am I trying to say? The way we handle our money, the way we spend it,
right? Where it's going, and that we could go into like a huge topic on that. That's I would love to bring on a financial analyst or somebody who is in global economy and understands all of that to really break down and nits and bolts of that. But that's a really big conversation.
It is.
It's so nuanced. It's so and I talked to my brother who is in finance, and he has a finance company and a cryptocurrency company, and he's in the weeds in that, and so we talk often about global economy and national economy and stuff like that, and it's really convoluted and it's really crazy, but it's also really important to talk about. I see everybody coming in. The Quaker Oats man cutting his hair. Ray Bishop, don't even start this one. Hey, John Squad, thank you guys so much. Yeah, right. Ray's in here. I saw him in the Time Squad earlier when I was watching, getting ready for the show. I saw Mother was live. So thank you guys for coming over. I know church let out. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Auntie, how you doing, Queen? Valerie Spencer is in the building. Simeon, Jules Forever, Jason Prince. Thank you guys so much for joining in. If I haven't gotten to your name, I apologize. There's no shade. Linda Walker, Gloria Edwards, Donna Haskins, everybody, Dr. Keith. How you doing, Keith? Dr. Tonya, Kimberly Natasha, Mary D. Jackson, Kenneth Ross, St. James. He said,
the world traveler. Oh, that's singing.
Sean Smith, Michaela Wise, everybody, Dottie. Yes. We also have some other breaking news that just broke about 10 minutes ago during this lady's long rant. And so I don't have it inside of the breaking news thing, but I'll just put up the picture. Elon Musk, who has had a chaotic reign as chief Twitter, says he has found a new CEO to take over the job. Her name is Linda Yaccarino. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. Let me see. Let me make sure. Names NBC. Yes, NBCU aide chief Linda Carino. Linda Yaccarino. I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize. Elon Musk on Friday today named longtime media executive Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter months after he promised to step back from the role. Quote, I am excited to welcome Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter. Girl, you needed to leave. You needed to, and you probably need to give it up. Like, you need to give it to somebody else. Because Twitter is not the same.
Have you seen, wait a minute, speaking of this, I retweeted it. So he announced that he's making a new
he was stepping back.
CEO. Yeah. And I have a new CEO. And Dionne Warwick tweeted something. Thank you all, I accept position.
Yo, for real though, Dionne Warwick has really been elevating her tweet game. She trolls people like nonstop on Twitter. It's hilarious.
Oh my God. Wait, before we go, Valerie Spencer, please accept my friend request. I've been trying to get in touch with you because I want to get you on my show for Thursday. I have a show idea I want to talk to you about. Thank you.
You heard that, Miss Spencer? You heard that?
And hey, Miss Lulu.
Hey, Miss Lulu, how you doing, Queen? Y'all wait to Miss Lulu. Oh, yeah, there she said, I'm here. All right.
Okay. Please accept my friend request on Facebook because I'm trying to get in touch with you to book the Thursday show. Yeah.
She said I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She worked hard for the money. Yes, honey. I love Lady Diane.
Dionne is so funny.
She's hilarious. She's one of the few of our elders that I do not mind being on social media.
Yeah.
He is hilarious. He gets it. All right, y'all. That was our breaking news. If anything pops up throughout the day or throughout the show, we will go ahead and let you know.
But this is
right now.
why I keep telling people you need to get Cash App and Zelle. You need to have the electronic funds because if we're running out of cash, is going to leave.
Yep.
I keep
and cash has been something that, like, I don't remember the last time. Well, I have cash envelopes. Like I have like a cash envelope system where I stuff a little bit,
right.
Every month, a little bit. So I have like a electronic savings, and then I have like a cash envelope notebook that I put stuff in there. But at the end of the day, money is like literally electronic now. Like I don't think people realize that a lot of the stuff that we transfer on online, it's not even
not paper and
it's not paper. Yeah, it's nothing.
Electronic. Now you pay your bills, it's electronic. Yeah,
it's electric. So. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into what is happening today. But before we do, we got to thank one of our sponsors, and that is our sister radio station, Bullet in Flight Radio. Check them out.
This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet in Flight Radio. Get ready to uplift your spirit with Bullet in Flight Radio, the world's leading progressive Christian radio station. Experience the vibrant fusion of gospel house music and a rich medley of inspiration from all musical genres that'll make your heart soar. Join their extraordinary lineup of today's trailblazers, visionaries, and voices that matter, all sharing their stories and wisdom. Stay plugged in around the clock as they broadcast unmissable content 24/7. Your go-to station for all things inspiring. Become a pilot today by visiting bulletinflightradio.com. Bullet in Flight Radio. Your story, our station.
That's right, Your Story, Our Station. And don't forget to check out Kyrie's show on there, The Takeover, which is produced by Pyro Media Network and Bullet in Flight. Produced by Pyro Media Productions and Bullet in Flight Productions. Shout out to them. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into... Oh, Jules Purpose says, I do cash out envelope. That's right. Do cash envelopes, girl. Yes. So true. It's electric. It is.
Now, speaking of the show, Tuesday, if you are a Janet Jackson fan, you're going to want to tune in.
Yes.
You're a Janet Jackson fan. You're going to tune in on Tuesday.
You want to tune into all of Bullet in Flight Radio next week because Bullet in Flight Radio is doing a huge Janet Jackson blowout. So definitely check them out over there on Bullet in Flight Radio. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. They're very active on Twitter. So definitely check them out. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into what's happening today. And like I told you guys before, I don't write this stuff, okay? I just want to let you know. I always have to make the disclaimer because people will be getting crazy. Like, what? There's always something a National Day. It's not my problem. It's not my fault. National Mental Health Provider Appreciation Day. That's what today is. National Mental Health Provider Appreciation Day is celebrated on May 12th to recognize and appreciate the contribution of mental health care workers across the United States. Some spend every week lying on a sofa talking about their trauma and sadness, and some spend weeks and months in their care gently healing their mind and emotions, and some visit them quickly to make an informed life decision. These individuals assist us in making sense of our chaotic lives and teach us how to cope with our past so that we may go on. Thank you to the mental health professionals who help us untangle our chaotic minds. Shout out to all of our mental health providers out there, therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, but what's people that they do the
psychiatrists, psychologists, counselors, therapists.
Yeah, counselors, therapists, but no, who are the people that do the medications? Is it psychotherapists? I think it's psychotherapists. Yeah. So definitely check them out. Or support them and give them a half. I lost my train of thought because I saw something in here. What did you mean by invoice done? Are you talking about Pyro's invoice, Valerie?
Invoice done.
I don't know what that means.
I think she mean you. I guess.
Okay, I think. Okay. All right. Well, all right, y'all. Woo, I love my therapists and psychiatrists. Yes, therapists are everything. I love my therapist. Everything. Okay, cool. Well, thanks. I appreciate you. That's Pyro business. Don't be putting that in the chat. So, Donna Haskins says, thank you to all. Yeah, let's throw some flames out there for all of the mental health therapists out there, mental health professionals. Yeah, they do a lot. They do a lot to keep this world balanced. Psychiatrists prescribe only. Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's what I thought. I was like, people don't do the medications. All right, y'all. Let's get into the birthdays of the day. All right. First up, we got to thank Kim Victoria Fields, aka Kim Fields, honey. Happy birthday,
Tootie Regime.
One of my favorites. All right. Kim Fields is an American actress and television director. Fields is known for her roles as Dorothy Tootie Ramsey on the NBC sitcom The Facts of Life, and as Regime Hunter on the Fox sitcom Living Single. Fields is the daughter of actress and director Chip Fields and older sister of actress Alexis Fields. Shout out to Kim Fields. Yes. We love you, Queen. We love you. Valerie says, on behalf of the therapists, you are very welcome. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you,
Auntie.
Valerie.
Thank you for all that you do. For real. All right, honorable mentionables. Let's get on into here. Woo! Vanessa Estelle Williams. Happy birthday, girl. AKA Vanessa A. Williams is an American actress and producer. She is best known for her roles as Maxine Joseph Chadway in the Showtime drama series Soul Food, for which she received an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series as Nino Brown's feisty gun mole, Keisha in the 1991 crime drama film New Jack City. Williams also is known for her role as Anne Marie McCoy in the first and fourth films in the Candyman film series, and as Rhonda Blair in the first season of the Fox primetime soap opera Melrose Place. Shout out to this queen right here, Vanessa A. Williams. Legendary. Yes. Legendary indeed, mother. Legendary indeed.
Yes, she is.
I love this woman. I actually met her at the Truth Awards several years back. A very sweet lady. Very
Vanessa Williams.
Yes, and she's very pretty. Like I don't even think she had on a lot of makeup, and that's why she was just really stunning. Just a very naturally gorgeous black woman.
She goes to you know, every summer, me and Brother Kim, we go to a house in the park in Atlanta. She goes. She loves house music. She loves house music.
Okay, let me find out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I just got a message from Auntie. It's all good, Auntie. Don't worry about it. You good. Happy birthday to Irvin Ramses, aka Ving Rhymes.
That's the picture you chose? Okay.
That's the thing. Look, I don't do this. This is the staff, okay? You understand? He is a handsome man, though. I'm gonna say, but this is giving a black uncle at the barbecue.
Exactly. With the sandals on the grill.
Okay. I bet he will flip a good burger.
I'd rather have a piece of chicken, but okay.
Oh, God. He is best known for his starring role as Luther Stickle in the Mission Impossible film series and his supporting role as gang kingpin Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction. He has also appeared in Jacob's Ladder, Striptease, Con Air, Out of Sight, Entrapment, Bringing Out the Dead, and Dawn of the Dead. He voiced Cobra Bubbles in the animated film Lilo and Stitch. Happy birthday to this young king. Okay?
So y'all ain't gonna mention Baby Boy, or what's the one he played the drag queen?
He was a Baby Boy. Oh yeah, what was it? What's the name of
that movie? He was a drag queen. I'm looking him and Alfie Woodard, and I love that movie. Holiday's Heart. What? Holiday's Heart.
Kyrie wanted to pick of him standing at the St. James, I bet you right. Did you?
I bet you're right too. But yeah. Holiday's Heart. That's what it was.
Holiday Heart. Okay. All right. Y'all know y'all movies now. Come on now.
Thank y'all. Yeah.
Hollywood, I got a bike. so damn, y'all so stupid. I want to see him cooking eggs and only an apron in my kitchen. I know that's right, Dr. Tone. Right. Look, it's too early. Y'all saved that for Thais after dark later on today. Y'all nasties. But I agree. Anyway, let's move on. Happy birthday to Stephen Smith. Stephen Latrell Smith Sr. is a former American football wide receiver who played 16 seasons in the NFL, primarily with the Carolina Panthers. He played college football at Utah and was drafted by the Panthers in the 3rd round of the 2001 NFL Draft. He played for the Baltimore Ravens during the final 3 years of his career. Happy birthday to you, King. Yes, yes, yes. And we want to give another happy birthday, last but not least, Young Easy, who is a comedic personality on Instagram, whose original meme inspired videos attracted more than 120,000 followers to her Young Easy account. She would open a separate account specifically for photos called Young Easy Official. In 2016, she began appearing on the Family Project collaborative on YouTube channel. Happy birthday to you, Queen.
Happy birthday.
You never heard of her?
I got nothing.
Look, she's an influencer. She's a sweetheart. Really sweet girl. Really sweet girl.
Happy birthday.
All right, yeah. All right, y'all. We got a viral moment, but before we get into the viral moment, we got to talk to Kyrie's husband about our sponsor. Check him out.
This episode is brought to you by Audible, an Amazon company. Partnering with Audible, an Amazon company, to provide you a 30-day free trial of their Audible Premium Plus subscription for our audience exclusively. You will get 1 free credit, or 2 credits if you're a Prime member, good for any premium selection titles you like, and it's yours to keep. The Audible Plus catalog of podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible originals, listen all you want, no credits needed. And you'll also get a friendly email reminder before your trial ends. To take advantage of this offer, you can click on the link in the comments or use this special QR code by using your mobile device. Audible, an Amazon company. All right, let's get back to the show.
And that's right. You guys can go ahead and utilize our sponsor from Audible. Can you guys hear me? Okay, there we go. I thought I was it went out for a second. No. Yeah. Well, you guys can go ahead and check out our sponsor Audible and the Amazon company and check out all of the books that Thais has been talking about. There was a book called Return to Sender. I can't buy it. I don't feel comfortable paying $30-something for a paperback, but I will get that on. Yeah, girl, it's $30-something.
What's the book about?
It's about returning, like kind of like how to deal with like
I heard
dealing with negative energy and spirits and stuff like that or whatever. But I'm not paying $30-something for it, girl. I just don't. And it's thin. No, ma'am. But thin. I will listen to it on Audible. It's very thin. Mm-hmm.
It must be a wealth of information for $30. Damn.
I'm not paying.
I think it's thick like War and Peace.
No. Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Hey,
Cupcakes says Kyrie, but your man a bigger car.
That's all he wanted. He doesn't need that much coffee, that much caffeine.
You're ridiculous. You start to say, if mother don't know who that is, I don't feel bad. What you talking? Oh, you talking about mother?
Who mother don't know who he is?
Talk about Young MC.
Oh, I didn't know who he was. Thais didn't know either. I never heard him. I got nothing.
It's a she. Her name is.
She knows who she was, but she gave it like she looked like the brat, like she's trying to be the daughter of the brat or something.
Okay. And then here go Harold talk about wide receiver. You know what? Let's move on. I can't deal with that. All right. My God. Let's go into the viral moment. Y'all just so nasty in the morning. Go take a cold shower, y'all. All right. So I saw this morning and I just. Oh wait, did it upload? Samuel. Uh-oh. I don't think it uploaded because I don't see it in there. The one I see is from last week. Somebody get some. You about to lose your job.
Well, no, they ain't gonna lose a job.
No, they ain't gonna lose a job. I can't fire Samuel. He gets stuff together. He really does. He's a huge help. I don't see it. Oh well, but we'll move on. I'm sorry, y'all. That's a damn shame. Oh wait. I think it's in the wrong space. Okay, hold on.
We got it. See,
I think it's there. Hold on.
What's that?
I think I got it here. Nope, it's not here.
Okay, that's not there.
All right. Well, Go over to Amanda Seals' Instagram, and she was talking about the reparations thing. That's what was going to be viral today. But she spoke a word. That's all I'm going to say. Go over to Amanda Seals' Instagram. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the rundown. All right. But before we get into the rundown, go ahead and make sure, because y'all, this week I still have orders. I usually do all my shipping for Lux and Noir on Thursdays, but I could, there was no way. I am so unbelievably thankful and grateful to all of you who are supporting Lux and Noir and who are enjoying the candles. I'm getting a lot of feedback. Please go ahead and if you get your candles, please go ahead and tag Lux and Noir's tag me or Lux and Noir, but if you can tag Lux and Noir or do a kind of a story or something to show that you know how you have enjoyed the product, because I know you guys are enjoying them, and I'm just unbelievably grateful. So please go to luxandnoir.com. We have a few stuff left. It's not showing up sold out yet until it's absolutely sold out, but definitely go ahead and check it out and go over to luxandnoir.com. I'm putting he said, I love them. My shipment is on the way. I appreciate it. I know Cupcake is a huge fan. She's about to have I hope the candles are not causing any marital disruptions. Okay. I want lemongrass everything and peony too. Just saying. You know what? Somebody else asked me about lemongrass and adding something specific to that. Now, I have something that has peony in it, Auntie, and I'll send you the link on it. But I will go ahead and make something specific for you. I have no problem with that.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. No, because if people give me suggestions, if you guys have suggestions for like different scents, Cupcake is one of our biggest fans, y'all. She is a huge supporter of Lux and Noir. And so thank you so much, Cupcake. We appreciate you. But if you guys like have any ideas about like I remember we were on the kickback one time and somebody had mentioned adding more fruity kind of scents to it, like lemon and stuff like that. And so we have a scent called Lemony Kitchen that people are really enjoying. So definitely check us out. If you have any scents that you want us to kind of look at or add to the collection that's not there, please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yes. Well, have you tried Man Cave?
It's always sold out, but I'll try it.
I have a bunch of Man Cave. I don't know what you're talking about. It's always sold out, honey.
No, you have a bunch of Man Cave. No, I'm looking. Let me go look.
Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the rundown. First up, oh Lord, this was a hot ass mess. So there was some controversy with Anita Baker and Babyface. And so there was apparently a concert and Babyface couldn't perform. Take a look at this. Just take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. My name is Jay. I'm with the band. We did have some technical difficulties tonight. However, Miss Baker's not going anywhere, y'all. She's coming on tonight, all right? However, unfortunately, because of these delays, Ms. Baker wanted to ensure she gave y'all the best that she could give, and she didn't want to rush anything. So, unfortunately, this breaks my heart, y'all. Unfortunately, Babyface won't able to.
First of all, it was everybody else in the comments that was just like, or everybody else in the video talk about, oh, boo, we don't care.
Right, he came out real good. But
that was hilarious.
Because they had been sitting there for 90 minutes waiting for the show to start.
Yeah.
And then when I found out why it was late, I was like, oh yeah, I would have been mad. Because Babyface put on a great show.
I've heard.
I saw him in Los Angeles when he did. It was him, Tony Braxton, and SWV. He put on a fantastic show.
Yeah, I've heard.
Y'all have been mad. But so now here's my thing. Why couldn't they get her jumbo screen together before? Why are you all just now working on this? And then the sound was jacked up because her sound was even jacked up for some of the show, my understanding. But we're like, I can't perform because your jumbo screen is not, if they can't get it together.
Oh, wait a minute. So it was Keith that went. I want to make a retraction because earlier today I said that that ATL Taurus was the one that went to the concert, and I thought that ATL Taurus was on Mother's Thais support. It was Keith that went, right? Who was it that went? Was it Keith or ATL Taurus that was on Mother's Live that went to the concert and that was reporting? Can y'all let me know?
I didn't see. So
Keith don't have a flash. Oh, it was Keith. Okay, it was Keith. So I apologize for that. I said ATL Taurus earlier. I thought that he went. But it was Keith that went. So I apologize. Now, Babyface says, I would never shade Anita Baker. I would have too much love and respect for her, and I look forward to continuing the tour. I was just reiterating what the stagehand was saying following all of the tech difficulties. Translation, Babyface legion of upset fans can stand down. He and Anita are cool. Now, he had posted earlier, I am truly sorry to my fans who have been waiting for us to hit the stage this evening at the Prudential Center. I was asked not to perform in order to give Miss Baker her space and time to perform her show in its entirety. My band and I are extremely saddened we didn't get to perform for y'all tonight.
All right, now here's my thing with that. So some people came to see him, and some people came to see her. But I'm coming to see the whole show. You mean to tell me that they couldn't even do the song that they have together? And Babyface, right. You're funny because you said you can't shade Anita Baker, you can't, but you can sue her though because you sued her for the song y'all did together. But that was a few years ago. But why couldn't they do the duet that they had together? At least give the fans something.
Because you have to remember that, like, to your point, Kyrie, like, you have to, like, there was people that weren't there for Anita. There were people that was there for Babyface.
For Babyface, right. So
like, I get that Anita is a legend or whatever, but Babyface ain't no cupcake in the park either.
Now I love Anita Baker, but I look at, now this is me being honest. Because of something I learned that she recently did to a friend of mine, I'm like looking at her kind of different, like, Anita. So you need to tell me them rumors are true about you? You a bitch on wheels? Yeah, I'm looking at Anita a little different.
We're not going to disrespect a legend.
Oh, no, I'm not disrespecting her. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at Anita a little bit different.
We are looking at you very differently, Miss Baker. We see you, Miss Baker. But I just feel like at the end of the day, like, for him not to be able to, Babyface is a headliner as well. Anita could have done. But I agree, Keith. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, like, for him not to be able to perform himself at all, not cool. That's not cool.
Well, I guess Luther Vandross was on point. He said
I would have left. Because
I would get my money worth because I still love Anita.
No, I would have left.
Musically, I still love Anita.
That's fine and dandy, girl, but I would have left. Thais says she could have cut her set short by a few songs, so Babyface could have done some of his set. Yeah, y'all could have compromised.
Well, she said she didn't want to do that.
Well, that's her problem.
And then she tweeted about it. She said, in spite of difficulty, we still had a fantastic time. And, she put up pictures and everything. And the fans were like, yes, we did. We still enjoyed the show, yada, yada. But those people that are there to see Anita only, probably.
Harold said that the people were robbed of a full show.
Yes, they were. Mm. Now, I done gave you $300 and some odd dollars, and I got half a show.
Right. Now, should we be mad at Anita, or should we be mad at the venue?
I said the venue, the workers, because Anita ain't no tech person. I mean, she's not. She ain't she's not up there working on the jumbo screen or whatever. Because she has. I agree. Okay, she had the type of screen that Escape was talking about that they do in their shows. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had that, but for some odd reason they couldn't get it. It didn't work.
I read Anita and
Raquel for filth at that Third Street Promenade for not giving me out of town friends, a smile and selfie autograph. Girl, attitude for day. That's that a complete beat. That I have heard that. And Rachel for real, really? I met Rachel. She was nice. I never met Anita. The sound was horrible, but she was in good voice. Yeah, that's she said she didn't spite the sound. She said that on Twitter.
Was it Live Nation?
Yeah.
Listen, you know what, Live Nation? I've been hearing a lot of. Hold on 1 second. Excuse y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. We've been hearing a lot about you, Live Nation, over the past couple of years, and you just going around doing what the hell you want to do.
Now, Jay-Z, that ain't me talking.
I don't give a damn who it is. You know I'm a part of the Beehive. I said what I said. But I've been hearing a lot about you, Live Nation.
Well, they couldn't get her screen together. Maybe somebody dropped a piece of on the venue. I don't know.
Paying all this damn money for these concerts, and y'all can't give us a good experience. You better fix it.
Well, Anita wanted to give y'all the best that she got.
Babyface don't need the publicity.
No money. He doing her a favor.
I know that's right.
That's true. That's true.
Very good point, Thais.
He don't need the money, but it's a good coin. It's a good one. Cupcakes.
Hey, Dr. Holt.
Thank you, Cupcakes. But yeah, Julia Wimes. Okay, Julia. Hey, the child. But Anita, y'all always find the worst pictures. That wig is horrible.
You know what? Say one more time. Say one more time. This is what we got. Okay. If you don't like the pictures you put on there, stop taking these selfies and stop taking these angles, girl. I didn't get this from the National.
There ain't no selfie. There ain't no selfie. And Babyface look tired. But he tired that young girl.
I would be tired too if I had to deal with her ass.
And now he tired that. How old is his girlfriend? 26 or something like that. Live Nation is the promoter, right? Electrical is the Prudential and Anita's team. Yeah.
So wasn't Anita's team?
Well, yeah, because they're the ones who put up her screens and stuff. So yeah. You remember on Queens of R&B what they said? Well, SWV, we don't use those people. And Candy, our team. Yeah, so it was Anita's team.
All right. Well, I don't want to spend too much time on Anita. We over time now on this girl. We get
right.
Good luck, Babyface.
The rest of the tour, y'all get it in.
Right. Now, we were supposed to talk about this on Wednesday, but we ran out of time. So fans haven't seen Omarion settle down since his split from April Jones. And according to the Touch singer, it's because he's done with the traditional way of dating. Take a look.
Yeah.
And you've been a very public person. How does O find the perfect, I don't know if there is such thing as perfection. People strive to achieve it. Yeah. But how does he find the ideal woman? Given who you are, given that any potential dating candidate knows who you are,
right?
How do you find that person?
Well, she finds me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I've actually been in a, quote unquote girlfriend, boyfriend type relationship, but I think a private life is a happy life. You know what I mean? But I believe that she finds me.
People can't F up, but they don't know.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And it might be she's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They messed it up.
Yeah, I'm just saying she's might finds me.
Oh,
she. You feel what I mean? Yeah, plurals. You know what I'm saying? She's.
You living a life like that?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I really thought about my lifestyle, right, and being with me, like the pressure of being with me, and it just being one woman, I don't know if that exists.
It might take more than one, huh?
It might, because I might need her to be a businesswoman on Monday, and then we might get freaky on Tuesday.
All right, Kyrie, I blame you for this particular one, because I don't know what it is about you and your obsession with these polyamorous relationships, but Omarion, we don't need it. We don't need him, Omarion. Stay home.
I'll gladly participate.
Okay, I'm leaving.
What? What is wrong with that? Don't you all watch Seeking Brother Husband? Like I told you, that show has really made me start thinking about some things. And well, yeah. But Omarion is stressed as she. See, Orion, his brother says, love, he'll accept love in whomever. So I have to go with I would go to Ryan, Shannon Sharp's voice and interview style is like.
You know, I have to agree with you, Bubba, on that one because I don't know what it is about Shannon Sharp. I feel like you just need to stick with like sports. Because I feel like your voice is not soothing. It's not something that I want to listen to, and it's just.
No, he's not soothing at all. He's just.
You know what turned me off? Okay, like getting back to braids. What turned me off with Omisha is the fact that like, well, she has to find me, man. I don't know who the hell you think you talking to or who you think you is. But you're not that girl. You're not.
What do you mean?
I'm
just saying. What do you mean? Now,
oh, you like okay. Never mind.
Well, no,
we're not gonna have a neutral conversation.
No, I do like. I like Orion, but his brother. But
okay,
Omarion. You ever Omarion?
Yeah,
that was so uncalled for. Omisha,
how was that not called for?
Omisha, that was so uncalled for.
You know, listen, the streets be talking. I'm just reporting the news, honey. That's all I do.
But I don't see anything wrong with polyamory. I don't see anything wrong with it. Because like I
don't either. I don't participate in it. That that's not for me. But it is what it is. But I don't think it should be for her either.
Why not?
Just say you want to date around, girl. Because people do not. What pisses me off is that people mistake polyamory with just being a freak. It is so much more than just having multiple sexual partners. It is so much more than just going around town and spreading your dad.
You're absolutely right.
And so yes, I just wanted to do an OnlyFans so I can share the pics of my picture. You know what? Go to your room. Go to your room, Thais.
That ain't gonna happen.
But that's what he needs to do.
But he's not broke like Lil Fizz. Lil Fizz doing it because Mona Scott ain't paying enough money. Or was it?
Okay.
So Omarion's not gonna do that. Omarion making money.
All right. Okay.
I'm saying.
Let's move on to the next story.
It would be nice.
Formula One superstar Lewis Hamilton. Now he is fine. Lewis Hamilton went off on Florida's LGBTQ plus legislation ahead of the Miami Grand Prix this weekend, calling the host state's laws not good at all, end quote, and vowing to wear a rainbow on his helmet in solidarity with those impacted by the measures. The 38-year-old Mercedes driver, who has been a strong advocate for equality throughout his career, was asked about the controversial law referred to as the Don't Say Gay bill and other recent actions taken by Governor Ron DeSantis when speaking with reporters on Thursday, and he's pissed. Quote, "It's not good at all," Hamilton said. "I stand by those within the community here. I hope they continue to stand firm and push back." And if his words weren't enough, the 7-time champion said anyone who sees him compete this weekend will know exactly where he stands on the topic, even seemingly comparing it to the human rights issues in Saudi Arabia. Quote, "I'll have the rainbow on my helmet. It's no different to when we were in Saudi." Of course, DeSantis recently expanded on the bill that would prohibit teachers from discussing sexual orientation or gender identity during lessons, among other issues, which has also garnered backlash from former NBA superstar Dwayne Wade. Hamilton stopped short of saying saying Formula One should avoid events in Florida, saying it's not up for him to decide, but added he has been keeping tabs on all things politics within the state, and he's against what's going on. Thoughts?
He has always been, him and McCod Brooks have always been advocates for the LGBTQ community, and no one ever talks about them. People always get on straights about not doing this, not doing that. But you have two straight men who are advocates. He's a real advocate. Yeah. He's always spoken out. So I wasn't surprised by this.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, I
love it. I
love it too. I think we need to have. Well, I don't know his orientation, so I don't want to say here because I tried to look up what he's allegedly, because he hasn't confirmed whether he's straight or gay.
He's allegedly.
He hasn't confirmed it.
I read that a while ago, but I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, well, I looked everywhere. I looked. It says he has not confirmed whether he's straight or gay. Now, he's had female partners in the past.
Well, sir, now if you're gay or bi.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for all of your advocacy, Mr. Hamilton. We appreciate y'all. Guys, yes. Shout out to him.
Yes.
He dates women. Okay. There's a lot of men that date women. Gordon Newman.
That's what I thought he was straight. I thought he was, yeah.
So there's people in the church that date women. That don't mean that that's their orientation.
That was shade.
It's not shade. I'm just being honest. Anyway, whatever. Gordon Newman said, I love him. He's very woke and proud. All right. You better like him with your googly eyes.
But Gordon, I'm gonna need you to take a step back, but okay, ooh. Yeah.
Allegedly. I'm just saying.
Right, exactly, Harold. Why would you be so shady on this Friday, this Good Friday?
I am not. Moving on.
We're over Omisha now with allegedly straight.
Nah, listen, I said what I said about Omisha. Taquan Hines took to Instagram and confirmed that both he and Asia did, in fact, buy the ice cream. He showed off the almost empty container to his followers and stated it was a big prank. The couple responsible for the prank of millions of people, the ire of billions of people on the internet after they licked a tub of ice cream and seemingly left it on a grocery shelf, faked it all for clout. Take a look.
Wait, man, get ice cream. Let me taste it. All right, hurry up, put it back. Hurry up, put it back. Come on, let's run.
So that was what happened. That was what was posted. We actually talked about that, I think, a couple of months ago, or when it actually came out right here on Pyro Power Hour. But this is a rebuttal post that Taquan Hines made. I don't know if it was yeah, right.
Well, the video resurfaced, and then maybe catch a flack because of it.
All right, well, let's take a look.
All right, let me show y'all, bro. This is the ice cream. This is the ice cream that y'all say we lit and put back on the shelf. It was our ice cream. It was already paid for. This is our ice cream. I'm showing this video because people really want the video. We did not do nothing nasty like that. Me and Asia's not nasty people, bro. Be real. Stop being stupid. Stop being goofy. You know what I mean? This is the ice cream, bro. We did not lit no ice cream and put it back. No, this is ours. It's already bought. This is the same one in the video. We've been eating on it all week with brownies and cookies and milk. This is our ice cream, bro.
And milk.
We did that to fool y'all was a prank. And we fooled y'all, bro. Like, tighten up, man. And we're not going to jail. We already talked to the police. Get right, goofy.
You get right, goofy. Well, y'all know what I put you in the first damn place.
Right. Why are you so mad when you did the prank? When in reality, people were really doing this in the grocery stores.
Right, dummy.
So I don't understand why you getting so mad. And how do we know that's the same container?
Right. And why are you getting so hyped, goofy? You goofy.
Right. We don't know that.
If that was a prank, allegedly, then you're the one that did the backlash in the first place. You're the one created all this shit. What are you expecting us to think? This is what you put down on the damn thing. You're the one that's stupid.
We're not nasty people. How we know that?
Right. Your face is nasty. You're goofy.
He has gotten upset.
Hey, right, and you mad at us because you presented that bullshit. That's on you, dummy. Stupid.
These pranksters, man.
And it's not even about the pranksters. It's about the fact that you get mad at us because we're reacting to your damn mess.
Right. Goofy.
You started that. You right, goofy. Donald Duck. Stupid ass.
Oh, God.
I can't stand that shit. That rubbed me the wrong way. You gonna get mad at us because we reacted to your bullshit.
Right. Sir. Are you serious? You're not serious.
Playing in our faces. Speaking of somebody playing in our faces.
Uh-oh. Who playing?
Speaking in our faces.
He playing in mind. Listen, he said he want to say.
Lionel Richie is shutting down rumors that he had plastic surgery. Plastic surgery locks you in for that year while you recover, and after that, you can't go naturally. You're staying right there. You try and go back to reset, and you can't. The American Idol judge told the Daily Mail. Richie, 73, said he focuses on water, sleep, and sweat, and doesn't eat too much red meat. I know it's real boring. Listen. Basically, because I'm not going to read this whole damn thing. Basically, he had an interview and he was shutting down rumors that he had plastic surgery. Now, Kyrie was so kind to go ahead and find a before and after picture. So this was then, and this is now. Y'all look.
You done had some fillers put in. You looking like the cat lady in the after picture. Look at that. I see a cat. And yeah.
Who are you playing? Who are you playing with?
Maybe you didn't have surgery, but you got the fillers as a black China hat. You had the fillers. Those are fillers.
Lanisha, I just need you to stop. You don't have to play around with us, okay? I don't give a damn how you look, to be quite honest with you, because I listen to your music and I call it a day. I don't watch even American Idol, but don't play in our faces, girl. And this is what pisses us off. You acting like we don't know this stuff. You act like we stupid, like we goofy, like we're the problem. We're seeing what's presented to us and we're responding. We're having a reaction to what you're throwing at us.
Yes. Because I have asked when I first saw his face, like I said, what happened? Well, at first I thought Brenda Ritchie beat you up again, but okay. I think it's fillers. It's fillers. Okay, fine. We know it's fillers. You didn't have a procedure, a surgical procedure. It's fillers.
But okay, girl, you want to go ahead and make it seem like we stupid, like we don't got no sense, like we don't know what we talk about? Fine. You didn't have plastic surgery, girl. I'm not going to tell nobody what truth they're going to live in. You go ahead and live in that truth. And if that's your truth. Because we don't have proof. We don't have proof that you didn't have fillers or anything or Botox or whatever the hell. You go ahead. You go ahead, girl.
Look at that. No, look at this. It looks swollen.
That's fine. Maybe he fell.
Okay. Yeah, on top of Brenda's fist again.
Yeah. Maybe he ran into a door several times.
There it is.
Maybe he got hit by a car.
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe he had an allergic reaction to bread. Yeah.
The gluten. Yeah, the gluten.
Gluten. That's what it is. Yeah, it's a gluten intolerance. Okay, that's what it is. Maybe he needs some milk. Let's move on. So women get abortions in women who get abortions in Alabama may be charged with murder may be charged with M. This may go on TikTok. We may do a clip on TikTok, so I don't want to get may be charged with unaliving someone. If newly introduced legislation in the Republican-run state is ultimately passed. Newly elected state representative Ernie Yarbrough, a Republican who ran on a, quote, medical freedom platform in 2022, introduced HB 454 on Tuesday. The proposal would repeal the provision of existing state law that prohibits prosecuting someone who has an abortion for homicide or assault. The law would also add a provision that, quote, prosecutions of homicide or assault where the victim is an unborn child shall be treated the same as prosecutions of homicide or assault of a person born alive. Several other states, including Louisiana, Texas, and South Carolina, have already introduced similar legislations, with South Carolina even seeking to make abortion a capital crime, potentially punishable by death. Wow.
That's deep.
That's very deep. I wanted to also point to Ty Lee versus. I love it when Kwame gets worked up. Don't get our blood pressure. Blood got played in our faces. Anyway, last night on right after Kyrie's show was Nicole Divic Live, and they had a phenomenal panel. Nicole, Dr. Nobsa Kalfani, and Dr. Oh my God, Jamil. Oh my God, I'm forgetting her last name. But Dr. Jamil, they all were having a conversation about abortion. And I think it was a really good conversation. Number one, because as much as Kyrie and I support Black women and support women's rights and all the stuff, whatever, we're still men. And so it's better when we have conversation or we hear conversations from women themselves when it comes to these type of situations. However, we will throw in our commentary, but last night's conversation was amazing. I encourage you guys to definitely check it out. It's called Nicole Divic Live, and it was about abortions. And it was just a great conversation, very educational. But what are your thoughts on this, Kyrie?
I still stand that it's a woman's right.
Yeah.
I don't think, because there are a bunch of men making these decisions. Yeah. But I get what it's really about. As the abortion bans are racist. I get what it's about. It's really about preserving Caucasians.
Yeah.
Caucasian life, because they're about to be the minority. Well, I think personally, I think they are already the minority, but supposedly in the year 2040, 2035, something like that. Yeah. They're really going to be the minority. So they're trying to save their own race. I get it.
Yeah. So my thing is this: like I as I said before, like I don't feel it's not my place to speak on what a woman goes through. It's not my place to speak on and make decisions for women, because at the end of the day, I'm not a woman. I don't know what a woman feels, and we could sit here and have there's people on YouTube and that have tried to test out how it would feel, or how birth feels and how the birthing process feels. You will still never understand what it is to give birth, unless you are a woman, unless you have unless you go through that process. And so for me, I don't have any type of input in terms of the decision and the legislation on that. I do think that it is a woman's right, and it's a woman's right to their bodies. I do think it's a woman's right to for them to make decisions with their doctor on what they should do with their bodies and how they should navigate life and make life decisions. I don't think it's anybody else's business. I don't think we should be making legislation against this. And I most certainly do not think that we should be making legislation that will send women to jail, because it's giving very much, and or the death penalty, because it's giving very much Handmaid's Tale. It's giving very much Handmaid's Tale. It's giving very much. We're trying to create a Gilead. It's if y'all have not seen a Handmaid's Tale on Hulu, I encourage you to watch it. Phenomenal show, but it's very triggering and it's a lot. Highly recommend that show.
And here's a question for Alabama, because it's in the South. So your stance is abortion is murder. What is your stance on lynching?
Unaliving.
Unalive. I'm sorry. Abortion is unaliving. What is your stance on lynching?
What is your stance on lynching, Alabama?
I would love to hear that.
I'm sure you're experts on it, though.
Now that they are, that's why I would love to hear it.
Let me move on, child. Because we about to get triggered again, Kyrie. Whew. So I don't know what the hell was going on with this situation. We had a triangle, a love triangle. Y'all just watch this one. This one is a hot mess.
But first, a Tracy love triangle, now a double homicide. Tonight, a husband is in jail, charged with murdering his wife and her girlfriend. And cops say all three lived in the same home together. Good evening, everyone. I'm Marley Ginter.
And I'm Tony Lopez. Lots to get to tonight. The investigation underway right now in Tracy on Sunflower Lane. That's where we find CBS 13's Steve Large with what led up to this deadly confrontation.
Well, this is the home where this all played out in. The police say this husband shot and killed his wife and her girlfriend, and police say that the two women were in a romantic relationship that all three were aware of. In another twist, police say that husband then drove himself to a police station to turn himself in. The mugshot for the Tracy man in an open marriage who confessed to killing his wife and her romantic partner.
On Monday, May 8th, around noon, a Satnam Sumal came to the Tracy Police Department and reported that he had shot his wife and his wife's girlfriend.
Sergeant Michael Richards says all three lived in this home, and the husband, Sumal, was aware of the relationship between his wife and her girlfriend.
It's our understanding right now that both victims were involved in a romantic relationship.
Is there a motive that's clear-cut at this point?
That's part of an investigation that we're going through right now, and hopefully we can flesh that out in the future.
Yeah, it is like, it's a calm place actually.
Karupaya lives nearby. He was unaware of the relationships described by police inside the home and surprised that gun violence would play out so close by. Neighbors described the household as quiet.
Yeah, it is a little scary, and it's a very unfortunate in this community this happened. I feel very bad about it.
A love triangle that ended with two women dead and a man in jail after he walked into the Tracy police station to report the brutal crime himself.
It's fairly unique, yeah. In my 20-some-odd years of law enforcement, I can't think of that ever happening.
Neighbors say two children under the age of 10 also lived in this home. They were not home at the time of the shooting.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, like I say,
you reported it yourself, girl. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kyrie.
If you're not built for this, for polyamory, don't sign up for it. Don't. You gave your, because what I was reading, he gave his wife permission. They had a conversation, and just like the couples on Seeking Brother Wife or Brother Husband or Seeking Sister Wife, they had a conversation and they agreed this is what we're gonna do. But if you can't handle this, do not sign up for it. But is it me or did that street? Did y'all see that street? It's very Wisteria Lane.
It was very Wisteria Lane. I was like, is this Apple Valley, girl, or Beverly Hills?
Very Wisteria Lane. But yeah, sir, you shouldn't have signed up for it. That's all I said. Sir, you should. Yeah. And anybody else is thinking about it, if you cannot handle it, don't do. If you're a jealous person, don't do that. Yeah, people think it's all fun and feels good about. Right.
But that's what I was saying earlier about Omisha, about how when Omisha wants to do this polyamorous thing, and there's a difference between polyamory and just wanting to be promiscuous. Like
I know he said being with me, I don't think one woman can handle it.
No, you can't handle it, honey.
You probably can. But now I do think the dumbest thing to go back to Mariah, I think the dumbest thing he did was shoot a shot at Nia Long, who has said she wants monogamy.
Yeah.
That was dumb. But sir, right here, yeah. But then you turn yourself in. I don't understand that part, but whatever.
Tracy is about an hour or more from the Bay in Cali.
Okay. Oh, so it is Wisteria Lane. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, good luck, girl.
I can tell that neighborhood right there. Everybody has a little money, and the children all play in the circle in the street.
They do a little hopscotch, you know.
Right. And drawing on the sidewalk, selling Girl Scout cookies and the
Good morning, Paul. Hey, Sarah. How you doing? How was your day? You have a good day now.
It's very multicultural.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have everybody over here. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, good luck, girl. So I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys remember the 6-year-old that shot his teacher.
Back in February.
Yeah. Well, this is his mother, and so she decided to take her happy ass onto national news and Good Morning America and talk about her feelings and her insight. Listen up.
8-year-old boy in Virginia brought a gun to school and shot his teacher back in January. And now for the first time, we're hearing from that first grader's mother. Despite being shot, 25-year-old Abigail Zwerner got all of her students to safety. Daisha Taylor says her son suffers from severe ADHD, but no longer needed a parent in the classroom. He started medication and had been meeting his academic goals. This was Taylor's response when asked if her son had any angst or ill will against his teacher.
No, he actually really liked her. I will say that week he did come home and he was talking, a lot about how he felt like he was being ignored. So he would come home and, Mom, I don't think that she was listening to me. I didn't like that. And then actually he ended up getting suspended the next day because he was in class. He was trying to tell her something. And she asked him to go sit back down. He threw his arms up. He said, fine. And when he threw his arms up, he knocked her phone out of her hand on accident. And he got suspended for that.
Well, Zwerner says the boy slammed the phone so hard that it shattered. She's filed a $40 million lawsuit against the school district, claiming that officials ignored warnings about the student's behavior.
President.
Well, it's a lot. I hope Zwerner gets her money because she deserves the money, because she did tell them he had a gun in class before he shot the round. I don't know if she saw his bag or what. But I will not. He's suffering poor parent. Exactly, Glamour. Because she's talking about something. He was being ignored. So this is very. I will not be ignored, Dan, from a 6-year-old. It's a mess.
What I noticed, and this is something that I think is just been an issue, and something that I've been seeing in the Twitter sphere, in the TikTok sphere, in the social media sphere, in the YouTube sphere, in the world, is that there's a lack of accountability. Ma'am, you cannot blame the teacher for your child's F up. I get that's your child, that's your baby could do nothing wrong, but let's be honest, when you keep coddling your child like that, I'm not saying that you can't show them affection. Coddling to me is not showing them too much affection. Coddling to me is not holding your child accountable for what they do in the world and how they show up in the world. That's to me coddling. And if you keep coddling, you're going to get a Jeffrey Dahmer.
But here's the thing, where did he get the gun? He didn't go out and buy it.
He's 6 years old.
Why is it so easily accessible to him? But she gives the type of parent where he can do whatever he wants. Well, he's mad. Little Deshaun is mad right now. Okay, Deshaun, just here. Let's still, yeah, no.
So because the teacher ignored you?
He's being ignored. The teacher has about 15 other kids in class. I cannot focus strictly on Deshaun all the time.
And listen, if the teacher was ignoring him, find out why the teacher was ignoring him. And furthermore, if you don't like how your teacher is acting or how your teacher is responding to your child, move them to a different class.
Simple. But
you don't need to go over there and shoot the damn teacher.
Is he really ignored? Does he just need attention? Does he feel like he needs attention 24/7? Because like I said, there's 15 to 20 other kids in class. Was it her gun? It absolutely was, Jules.
Right. So how about that, man? While you sit here worried about why the teacher was ignoring your child, why don't we figure out the fact that why you were ignoring your gun safety protocols?
Because, girl, you finna be in with the school board. Part of that $40 million is coming from your pocket, Tasha.
You are about to lose your job. You are about to lose your job. Catch its gas.
Or your home. If you own a home,
about to catch a case, girl. You about to catch a case.
If you on a home, girl, they finna yeah.
Ciao.
Well,
good luck, girl. Anywho, Beyonce kicked off her Renaissance tour last night in Sweden. Okay, unsurprisingly, there have been plenty of headlines coming from the first night of the tour before the show even started. Parts of the set list were leaked. A fan that got their hands on the tour uploaded a video that shows a preliminary set list. Now that the first night of the tour has concluded, fans finally have the full 36-song set list. However, even beyond the songs, there were plenty of entertaining moments for fans the world over to take in. Beyonce was extremely shady on the first night of her tour. First, the singer shaded demanding fans. Since the release of Beyonce's latest album last year, fans have been begging for some sort of visuals. A segment of Beyonce's set provided a very direct response to this question. In the intro to Formation, a narrator provides a voiceover as the words are displayed on huge screens. Quote, "You've asked for the visuals," the disembodied voice says, "but a queen moves at her own pace, bitch." End quote. Queen Bey also seemingly shaded Donald Glover for his show Swarm. The show revolves around a fan obsessed with a Beyonce-like pop star. During one segment of the show where Beyonce is dressed as a literal queen bee, she said, swarm these hands, nigga. Beyonce fans are infamous for their passion and unwavering support of the iconic artist. However, it appears that a fan took their enthusiasm just a bit too far at the Renaissance store. According to a video shared among Beyonce fans online, the fan was arrested during the show for allegedly trespassing into the exclusive Club Renaissance area. The cordon off area offers VIP treatment with a team of concierge and hosts. Regrettably, the fans seem to be unaware that the term concierge team likely includes high-level security personnel. Take a look. Girl, you can't. I'm not. What are your thoughts, Kyrie?
Well, I have so many thoughts on this whole thing. I'll be mad too if I sat here and paid 5,000 rubles and you just snuck your ass in here. Whatever it is, the money and sweet is.
Come on, rubles.
Money and you just snuck in. Yeah, get him out.
Right. Listen, these damn Beyonce tickets, how high they are, girl. I don't got time for you to be just
like you said, the VIP section. I have spent my mortgage and your mortgage.
Considerable amount of money.
Let's look at the Beyonce tour. Let me tell y'all something. Beyonce, hopefully, is going to change the U.S. portion of this tour because I felt like I was there. I didn't need to go. I didn't need to buy a ticket. I have seen every song on TikTok and Twitter. I've been there. I have the experience.
Well, I've in the past, the tours have changed in different ways as far as visuals are concerned because they're gonna you don't like, for example, the Formation tour, a lot of what was sent over or what we saw in the US tour wasn't on the international tour because she wasn't going to pay all that money to move all that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay for all of that. I mean, then you have to go and get customs and also. So a lot of times you're just seeing stages and you're just seeing a couple of pyrotechnics and a couple of cute stuff, whatever. And then in the U.S. tour, it's very different. But again, I'm not a part of Beyonce's team, so I don't know. I'm just reporting on.
And I'm sure that you're going to do because if I paid $1,200 for my ticket, and you give me the same show you gave over there that I have seen on social media,
honey,
I would be heated.
We gotta talk. We're gonna have a conversation. And I have to flex my Beehive membership card, girl. I'm gonna look. We need to have a conversation.
Right.
Let's see what people are saying.
I'm going my third and final Beyonce concert farewell tour. But I really believe this is her last tour. I really believe it.
I think so.
Like, yeah. Well,
I think this is her last major tour. I think she'll do a reunion or something, or but she's gonna take a break.
Well, I mean, let me tell you, Beehive people something. Y'all are complaining because she ain't dancing. Beyonce is 45 years old and is a mother of 3. No, she's not going to keep that what she gave in her 20s and 30s.
You get up there and dance. You get up there and do what she's trying to do, okay? In full platform here. First of all, can I just say that this is probably the best wig / weave that I have ever seen Beyonce.
But something's wrong with her though, because Beyonce is wearing kitten heels.
Well, there is a alleged rumor that she had foot surgery.
Okay,
so even if she had, but y'all got on me when Rihanna was pregnant and she didn't give a full on performance. Okay, so y'all.
She's pregnant. She's carrying life.
And she had foot surgery.
Which I asked you, what did you want Rihanna to do? Cartwheels?
And what do you want Beyonce to do, y'all?
Now, that's my question. I don't know. Beyonce's in her 40s now, mother of 3.
I will say though, Rihanna wasn't charging $3,000 for no damn tour tickets, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, she didn't charge it then. We don't know what she's gonna charge now.
Rihanna's not doing the tour, girl. But Rihanna's not giving you no new music, y'all. Let it go.
Now that's the Navy. The Navy is upset and offended.
Ooh.
They tired of these.
Not too much, Harold. Not too much.
Baby, but yo, the Navy, they tired of these. What you call them?
Not too much, Gordon.
Soundtrack. They tired of these soundtrack songs. That was an elaborate direction. Ooh. Y'all just want, what do y'all want from this woman? But listen, Now, for my liking, I enjoy. I don't need all the theatrics and all the moving and cartwheels and all that. Just give me some good singing. Beyonce, for what I heard, yeah. But why do y'all go to these concerts and record anyway? I like to enjoy the show.
Right.
I sound like a TikTok about that. I'm like, y'all have recorded every song. How do you enjoy the show?
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this last rundown thing here. B5's Dustin Michael is revealing he's in a very beautiful relationship with director D. Smith. The R&B singer, 35, shared a video on Instagram Tuesday addressing the stigma of dating trans women and why he chose now to discuss his relationship. Quote, I'm in a very beautiful relationship with someone who makes me very happy. She's very sexy, very talented, and most of all, she has a beautiful kind of spirit which I love. My girlfriend, she is transgender. Her name is D. Smith. End quote. Michael shared. The B5 singer said Black men are taught as children that being sexually ambiguous is wrong, and, quote, that we learn to suppress certain feelings, but we don't ever grow up and really learn to deal with them, end quote, in adulthood. He continued, sometimes that emotional trauma can basically lead to violence or death, which brings me to why I'm doing this video. Shout out to B. Smith, to Dustin Michael and to D. Smith and their beautiful relationship. What are your thoughts on this, Kyrie?
I think it's great, but I'm just, like I said on in the comment section of Gay Magazine, I'll be glad when stuff like this is no longer news. It's just the norm.
Yeah.
He's dating someone he loves. If somebody in the comment section, I think they said they were a stylist or something. They was like, well, I'm happy he's finally living in his truth because they've been knowing him for some years. And I guess it was well hidden. And I'll be glad.
What does that mean?
I mean, he was, I guess, well, he didn't tell us, didn't he? He was dating a trans or gay man. I don't know. But like I said, I'm glad when it's no longer news. Mm-hmm. He's dating this woman. Fine.
Why I agree. But I also think that people, I don't know his orientation. I haven't looked up what he identifies as. But I think oftentimes what happens is when people say that he's living in his truth, they tend to denote the fact that trans women are women. And so that I'm always careful about how that's navigated and how people address that, because oftentimes, like, I'm not going to get into it because it's going to be a long, drawn-out conversation, because I'm here for the people. I'm here for my people.
I'm happy. I'm happy. He's happy.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with you, Kyrie.
But we haven't heard anything from them in years.
Yeah, I didn't even know who B5 was.
You remember them? There was a Bad Boy. There's 5 brothers. There's 5 of them. Now, personally, well, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. But yeah, the 5 brothers doing on Bad Boy back in the early 2000s.
Oh, okay. I
think you'll remember. I think you'll remember some of that songs.
I remember Day 26. I remember Danity Kane. Those are the only 2 I remember.
They were before them.
Oh, then that's why I don't remember them.
Oh, okay.
I know B2K.
Well, they're really good. Like, they're really good.
Okay, well, good. Look, I'm happy he's happy. You go ahead and do your business. But I agree with you, Kyrie. At the end of the day, I wish that things would just get normalized. Like, oh, they're in a relationship. Not,
right.
Oh, I have a trans
and good for you. Right.
Yeah.
This is who I'm dating. This is my girlfriend. Hey.
Right. This is my girlfriend. This is my boyfriend. This is my partner.
My significant other. Hey, good. Yeah. That's me. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Sister Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Hey.
Yes.
That's me. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Okay.
Hi. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into what's on the screen real quick. Oh, no. I don't have anything for what's on the screen. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to get into the Power Pack. And we're going to do it really quick because we're over time. That rundown was long now. Right? Yeah, we got a show to record. So we'll be right back, y'all. So stay tuned. And we're Black by popular demand. If you guys are just tuning in, please do us a favor and hit that like button and share. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. It does help our algorithm and it does, keep us going. We appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, y'all. And also, don't forget to check out Pyro Media Productions. If you haven't done so already, you can go over to www.pyromediaproductions.com and check out all of the things that they got going on for you. If you need content creation, social media building, brand building, all of that stuff for your brand or business, or even if you just want to go ahead and create a podcast yourself, they got the juice. So go ahead and check them out, and they will make your brand and your show look amazing. And or if you need a podcast, they will make you sound great as well. So definitely check them out. All right, let's get and lock up this power pack because we got a lot to talk about. Well, not too much. Well, not too much. But let's go ahead and get this power pack charged up and get into what's going on in this world. All right, first up. What is wrong with you, girl? What are you going through? Kyrie, when I saw this was terrible.
Terrible.
Just disgusting. A volunteer assistant basketball coach at an Oakland County middle school is accused of having sex with a 12-year-old girl. 12 years old.
Here's how he did it.
Right. According to federal court documents, he also allegedly shared a recording of the act with others on social media, federal authorities said. Take a look at this mess.
A volunteer coach accused of sex with a girl nowhere near the age of consent. And the feds say the evidence was right there on his phone. Thanks for being with us, everybody. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. Federal charges of child pornography topping our news here at 6. Federal charges. Investigators say this 19-year-old met the victim, a girl of just 12, at a middle school in Oakland County where he helped coach boys basketball. Sean Lay live with more on a really disturbing case. Sean.
Disturbing on so many levels, Devin. This is a story parents should pay attention to. Another disturbing thing, a fact about this story, is that middle school kids were sharing these images on an Instagram chat. A 19-year-old hit with federal child porn charges, and the details in the federal complaint are stomach-turning. The FBI says 19-year-old Davon Gray was an unofficial assistant basketball coach at an undisclosed Oakland County middle school. Once inside the school, the FBI alleges Gray used his access there to prey on children, flirting with middle school students. One young girl saw a video on her friend's phone of two people having sex. The FBI says it was Gray recording it. The girl with him is just 12 years old. That friend shared those horrific images on an Instagram chat for others to see. The FBI says it took place earlier this year. They say Gray communicated with the young girl on social media, and when she was at a sleepover, he sent an Uber to pick her up and bring her to him. Back here live, an adult at long last saw those images, became aware of what the kids were passing around that middle school, and called police. Meantime, Devin, it's interesting to point out that Gray was arraigned today in Romulus on separate embezzlement charges from a part-time job at Amazon. Back to you.
Wow, that's an increasing list.
Wow, indeed. What do you thoughts,
yeah.
Gray?
I think it's sickening. And what they didn't tell you is he got her because he told her he was 15. Now he's actually 20 now, but it happened when he was 19. But he told the girl that he was 15. So you went in there lying. But you know what? Yeah, I think every parent needs to listen to that story. And watch your children. Pay attention to who they're talking to. But this is crazy. This is just crazy.
It's disgusting. Yeah, Kimberly, Natasha. Yes, absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
25 years in jail, child. Utterly disturbing.
That is.
Whew. Leave these. That's what I'm saying, Dr. Tonya. I don't understand what is so appealing about. Like, I don't get that. Like, why do you?
Right. Yeah.
Like, you can't find somebody your own age. There's plenty of people out in the world. You better swipe left. Is it swipe left or swipe right? I don't know about these damn dating.
No, right if you want it, left if you don't want it.
Swipe right. My God. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this topic of the day. That's all I got for because that was really
Power
the
pack.
only major thing. Yeah, the power pack.
Yeah, that was
let's
it.
get to today's topic, today's discussion, real quick. That Kyrie brought up. And I want to talk about this because I found it interesting. Take a look.
Do you find relationships to be transactional?
Yes.
Like all of them?
Everything is transaction. Breathing is a transaction.
I just hate the word transaction. A transaction means I'm bartering to me. It means that I'm only coming to you because I need something from you. Using each other.
We're a social animal.
Okay.
We need each other to survive. Parents need their children to continue the bloodline, aka to not go extinct. So there's nothing wrong with needing. There's nothing wrong with using people incorrectly. That's how you break stuff. You use a hammer to hold open the door.
Right.
You break the hammer. You use it as a fork. You break your teeth. Fundamentally, if things are truly transactional from a very clear space, everybody benefits because like, oh, you're valuable to me. How are you valuable to me? Because you have value, which means you're useful, which means you're to be used. You can't say that someone's valuable to you and say you don't believe in transactions. Saying this is valuable. I want this. I need this. That's a beautiful thing. I need you because you're so valuable is romantic.
I like that explanation.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on this?
The way he broke it down is what made me go, I never thought of that. And because I'm like her, I hate the word transactional, but it actually is. If you're with someone, there's transactions on both parts.
Yeah. What do you guys think in the comments as
yeah? I just thought it was interesting the way he broke it down. I was like, Gonna make you think. Let's see what everybody else thinks. Yeah. So what y'all think?
Well, as they're getting in there, I had a very hard time processing that because I think oftentimes we get into a space of verbiage and linguistics and how we and semantics, right? And so I think because we're trained to say that transactional removes emotion because we think that because we equate it with money.
Right.
Money is supposed to remove emotion. Money, there's not supposed to be any emotion in money or business or what have you. That we look at transaction as it's something that is negative. But if we look at the brass roots of it and the bare roots of everything, it is transactional. I am pouring into you, you pour into me. Let's look at our friendship, right? Like it's transactional. I pour into you, you pour into me. It's a reciprocal. Yeah. So I didn't really think about that when it came to romantic and intimate relationships, right? And I think that if you think about it in that way, that's something that should be thought about. Like, and I think if we looked at it from that angle, we may be in less negative situations.
Yes, exactly.
Simeon says, I've always felt that way. Fair exchange. Julia Wime says, the norm of reciprocity is still active and operant. Yes, girl, you better go ahead and use your big words.
Okay.
Keith says, the word transactions had me looking at it side-eyed, but the way he explained it made sense.
Exactly. And that's what she was saying. She was like, I hate the word transactional because when you hear transactional, you get your mind automatically goes to well, I'm being used. Yeah.
Right. And it's just a very strange type of conversation. Because I think if we think critically and not get emotional or because a lot of times trauma interferes with conversation and we don't get we don't go into a deeper dive into situations. And I think that's powerful. Valerie says that's called a parallel process. I give you while you give
to me.
Okay. Interesting. Parallel process. Huh. You better go ahead and give us the little doctoral version of what we're talking about. I like that. Parallel process. I'm going to look that up. I'm interested in breaking that down. Michelle Holly says the word transaction is better than say whore. Michelle, that took me out.
But that's what you think when you hear transaction.
I mean, good job, Michelle. That was a good one. Gordon says, I agree with his statement. Why be with someone if they offer nothing monetarily or emotionally? That's true. Well, all right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. We hope that you guys enjoy your Friday, your weekend. This is going to be probably my last weekend of the month that is going to be relaxing because the next couple of weekends is going to be just a straight kind of like work. Right. So, but he works hard for the money. But we see you guys on Monday. We want to thank you guys. Yes, we're not off on Monday. I just want to double check. First and foremost, before we go, happy Mother's Day weekend to any and all mothers, mother figures, people who are filling in for mother shoes, to all of those who are who are pyromaniacs, and to all of those who are a part of just our extended family. So throw some flames out there and some pink
Mother's Day. Yes.
Some flames and pink hearts for all of our moms out there and for all of the mothers that have transitioned on as well. I know this may not be a good weekend for some people who where their mothers have transitioned, but we want to give them some love, and we want to thank them for what they've done in our lives. Yeah, I think mothers should be celebrated this weekend. So definitely celebrate them. Shout out to Mama Sanaj over there. Yeah. And shout out to my Mama Corbett. Yes. But we love you guys. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Y'all have a safe and blessed weekend. Don't forget to share this episode. Don't forget to let people know about it. Hit that like button on the way out, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
And subscribe.
Love you guys. Bye.
If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Pyro Media Network's YouTube channel for more awesome content. Plus, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss when we go live or upload new videos. Visit pyromedianetwork.com today, not just to check out our incredible roster of talented creatives, but also to gain access to exclusive bonus material available only to our Pyro fam. Show your support for this Black-owned indie network by donating today. Help us keep igniting brands everywhere.